Alrighty, 35 minutes of pure insanity. This is how they'll start. Michael Scruggs, Brett Carroll, Kevin Martin, Brian Nesbitt, Wayne Bridges, Skylar Massey, Tom the Missile Land, Dakota Wilson, Superman Norman Chan, Brian Burkhart, Matt Stewart, Brian Mansfield, Doug McLaughlin, and Drew Warren round out the field. Not that it matters one bit where they start, especially, and they just decided to go early. Yep, they're already starting. Shenanigans have begun. On pace laps. They're 4 wide on a pace lap. No, the pace car has dropped off, so they are green. And we get into what is essentially turn 4, and we've got several cars around. Nope, the pace car is now off pit road, and the green flag now drops. Alright, where's the missile? There's the missile. The blue, red, white, and blue is Tom the Missile Land. He is the one we are going to be watching a lot tonight. We're going to get as many of the wrecks highlighted as possible, but it is hard to keep up in these enduros. Anyway, add in the figure 8, add in the jump. You can imagine what this is going to be like. But it is hilarious. Drop your comments. Let us know you're watching. And we've got somebody stuck on the barrel. It's one of the Alberto cars. That is Brett Carroll stuck on the barrels. We'll see if he has to be towed. No, it looked like the Reese's car was going for him and completely missed, so he does have to get towed. And somebody was going to free him, and they're now stuck. The missile is... Brian Mansfield is in the Lego car tonight. And he is currently in the lead. So now he has the target on his back. And unfortunately for him, the missile, Tom Land, is right in front of him. What the? That's Michael Scruggs that is stuck. Somebody finally got Michael Scruggs free. Look at that. Will he stick the landing? He does stick the landing. Good landing by Michael Scruggs. Let me know what the score for Scruggs' landing is in the chat below. Meanwhile, Brian Mansfield continues to lead early on in this. That won't last, but, you know. While we've got, and we're down to 4 cars on the lead lap. That won't last either. Last week, I believe we finished with 2 cars on the lead lap, so we'll see what happens here tonight. And, there we go. The leader has been hit. And, there is a mess over there. Looks like Ryan Nesbitt managed to squeak through there. And Superman Norman Chan, he is coming across. Brian Mansfield still being scored in the lead. Where is Dakota Wilson? There's Dakota. He is in the Barbie car. And the 5 car is on its side. I believe that is Doug McLaughlin. Oh! Barbie just got sent. Brian Mansfield is currently outside the track. What are you doing, Brian? Do you not? It's so easy to turn a Beetle. Alright, so now we're down to 3 cars on the lead lap. Brian Mansfield, Dakota Wilson, and Ryan Nesbitt at the moment. Brian Mansfield is the target. Where is the missile? There's the missile right in front of the leader, but he is just going for the incident points right now, it looks like. No, he is locked on. The missile is locked. Oh, targeting is off. Michael Scruggs crashed again a moment ago. Let's see what happened there. There are more crashes than we could ever show in a single race here. Tom Land is now on pit road. And Superman Norman Chan is upside down. Oh, that's how Tom Land ended up on pit road. But he got Norman Chan taken care of, so that's what matters. Ryan Nesbitt is on his roof once again. And, oh! Michael Scruggs looks, no, he is going again. And, no, he stopped again. Nope, he's righted again. All that drifting in a 35-minute event, I guarantee you some of these guys are going to need... There we go. Oh! Brian Mansfield is out there acting like he intends to win this thing. He has now lapped the entire field. And I don't think this is acceptable. Oh, good job. That was the Dunkin' Donuts car. And Mansfield is stuck in the fence. Nope, he manages to get down off the wall. And Scruggs just misses him. But because he is the leader and the only car on the lead lap at the moment, he does have a giant bullseye. And boom. Not enough, though. Mansfield manages to keep going. And it looks like Scruggs is upside down again as... the Dunkin' Donuts car went flying once again. Where is the missile? Brian Mansfield continuing to lead. Norman Chan stopped there, and his stopping hit another car, and they managed to get Mansfield... That was not the wreck I was actually looking for. I just saw... Let's see if I can find the incident I caught out of the corner of my eye. I don't believe this is going to be it, but we'll look and see here. It is very, very, very hard to keep up. Oh! Oh! Several cars stuck, and we've got one spinning. I believe that was Skylar Massey that went flipping off to the... No, that was not. There's Skylar, and Skylar sends the Reese's Cup car around. Superman Norman Chan, Dakota Wilson are on the same lap, and there's Dakota in the Barbie... I do believe he's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world tonight. Brian Mansfield is currently in the lead. He's got a 1-lap lead over Wilson and Chan, 2 laps over Massey. These guys are really going to have to get busy about slowing him down. Here comes Tom Land to the inside. Oh, full send. Tom Land stuck in the fence. Dakota Wilson's now back on the lead lap. Brian Burkhart was trying... Chaos. Alright, Dakota Wilson's now in second place, and I do believe Norman Chan has regained the lead lap. No, he is not. Dakota Wilson has actually lost the lead lap again. Here comes Brian Mansfield. They had the path blocked briefly, but not long enough. The missile was trying really hard. Here comes Skylar Massey. Skylar gets the leader around, and everybody's getting involved here now. They're going to stop Brian Mansfield one way or another. And the missile is upside down. He's on his side. So Brian Mansfield has begun to, continues to open up a lead actually. And he is just moving folks out of his way at this point. He does not care anymore. They cannot slow him down. Every time he gets hit, he just manages to shake it off and keep going. 10 minutes, they have not been able to slow him down. He is lapping the field. And he's got a 1-lap lead. Massey is 4 laps down. And the Missile is going for a ride there. Get Herbie up there. Get Herbie up there. Oh, Dakota Wilson goes around again. Skylar Massey was a few moments ago on a mission to get the leader, and it looks like he's got a target in mind. Oh, just clips the back end, manages to stick the landing on that one. We've had some great landings here tonight. Skylar Massey's landing not bad there. Meanwhile, Brian Mansfield just continues to walk away from everybody. And Skylar Massey gives Mansfield a huge hit. Mansfield just shrugs it off. Somebody's going to have to get him upside down. That's just all there is to it. Oh, the 96 finally. Skylar Massey sends him way to the outside, and here comes Tom Land to assist with slowing Mansfield down. That should allow Chan a moment. We might get Norman Chan back to the lead, or at least back to the lead lap, as here comes Tom Land backwards. Brian Mansfield just barely avoids him, and now Tom Land is going every which way he can. He gets the leader around. As the entire field has now ganged up on Brian Mansfield, and they still can't slow him down. What kind of world are we living in here? Brian Mansfield's nickname is the Boss. He is proving it here tonight. He's now got a 2-lap lead over Dakota Wilson. Oh, we've got several cars now targeting Brian Mansfield. As Michael Scruggs sends him back up into the wall and holds him down for just a moment. Wilson's now back to 1 lap down. Mansfield is in the wall briefly. He is back out on track though. And oh, the Missile just misses him. Skylar Massey just misses him. Massey goes for it again, can't get him slowed down. We've got cars flying literally all over the track. But Brian Mansfield is the one they need to send fly if they can get him stuck in the barrels. They can't. But they've got him stuck in the infield, at least for the moment. I don't think Mansfield knows where he is, but as the Dunkin' Donuts car disappears, Skylar Massey comes flying in. Norman Chan misses. We've got several cars that miss right there. Oh, what a hit! Brian Mansfield continues to lead, but Dakota Wilson just turned him around. Norman Chan turned him around. Tom Land gets him. Oh, they send him to pit road. If he gets stuck, he's going to lose a ton of time. Dakota Wilson now has to keep that thing straight. So does Norman Chan. They can both pick up some time here. Tom Land sticks the landing again. Tom Land in the background is upside down, but Dakota Wilson is now in the lead. Brian Mansfield is stuck on pit road. Dakota Wilson ends up on pit road. Norman Chan may move to the lead lap and take the lead here. Watching closely to see when the other two come off pit road. But right now, Norman Chan's got the track to himself as far as the front three are concerned. We might see a couple of guys pick up a little bit of time here, pick up some laps. Dakota Wilson still on pit road. Norman Chan moves to the lead and moves Michael Scruggs out of the way. So Superman, Norman Chan to the lead. Michael Scruggs is not happy. Oh, here comes Dakota Wilson in the Barbie car. Here comes Brian Mansfield in the Lego car. There's the top three, nose to tail, all in the same lap. Dakota Wilson assumes the lead as he comes back out on track. And now Dakota is the one with the target on his back. And Herbie is stuck in the barrels. Oh! Dakota Wilson in the lead just barrels through everybody, and the Dunkin' Donuts car gets him. He was definitely targeted there. Here comes Tom the Missile Land, misses everybody. We're going to have a talk with Tom about his targeting system. Skylar Massey says, and it's bedtime. "18 minutes left to go in this thing." It does get a little long, but they do not slow down for a single second here as Norman Chan now back in the lead. Stuck in the middle of the track, going the wrong way at the moment. There he goes. He's back going the right way. But I do think, yep, Brian Mansfield, Dakota Wilson takes the lead again. Brian Mansfield not far behind. Now, we've seen this happen at a couple of tracks where if everybody makes a concerted effort to take out all the lead lap cars, you can get a bunch back to the lead lap, and right there was the opportunity to do it. As Dakota goes flying by Brian Mansfield. Brian Mansfield, here comes Tom Land. Yeah, Tom Land gets the top two cars, and Norman Chan had a car briefly on his roof. Brian Mansfield has reassumed the lead now. Oh, the leader is just stopped dead in his tracks. Norman Chan is upside down, and if he doesn't get right, it looks like Dakota Wilson now is going to move up into the lead here in a moment. Brian Mansfield not far behind. Norman Chan still stuck on his roof. Dakota Wilson just a couple of car lengths ahead of Brian Mansfield at the moment. Oh, Dakota Wilson gets spun, and Brian Mansfield moves him. Brian Mansfield now to the lead. Dakota Wilson. Herbie puts Mansfield into the wall. Herbie's airborne. Herbie drifts through the turn there, trying to catch up to Mansfield. Mansfield now showing only car on the lead lap once again. Brett Carroll, Michael Scruggs both on pit road. Scruggs is now back off of pit road. Probably just for tires or because they had to be towed. They were upside down or something. Scruggs was waiting for Mansfield but couldn't get him. I think that was Matt Stewart I just saw flying across the track. No, that was not, but there he is, helping the 74 get righted once again. And showing Brett Carroll went off the track, so that's going to be funny. No, he just ended up on pit road. Oh, as Brian Mansfield in the lead, he is, oh, and here comes second place Dakota Wilson, slips by him. Dakota now back to the tail end of the lead lap. I have no idea where Dakota went. He has just disappeared. I think he went way off track. And Brian Mansfield, again, the only car on the lead lap. And there we go. Oh! Oh, the leader is sent all the way over the fence onto pit road. Dakota Wilson has a chance to reclaim the lead here. Everybody else has a chance to get a lap back here. Oh! Dakota sends Tom the Missile Land over. Brian Mansfield is still showing is in the lead, but Dakota Wilson is gaining on him rapidly. I do believe. Here comes Wilson. He's about to catch up to Brian Mansfield. As he slips by the Dunkin' Donuts car, Herbie is stuck up on the wall. Oh, Dakota gets sent all the way into the outside wall. He is on his roof. Will he be able to get flipped over? Oh, he's going to do a spin for you, ladies and gentlemen. And there Alright, back with Brian Mansfield as he continues to be targeted. I have to give the style points for tonight. Dakota Wilson definitely gets the style points win so far for tonight. That was beautiful. I have no idea how he did that. I know you can do it in like a Pro 4 and a Pro 2 truck. I did not know you could do it in one of these short wheelbase rally cars like the Beetle, because even the other rally cars have a longer wheelbase. This has the shortest wheelbase of any rally car. Holy cow. And let's see if he can do it again. He's spinning. He's spinning. He's done it. And he manages to hold on to the lead lap once again as Brian Mansfield now back to the lead. Now we have cars going completely back. Oh, Brian Mansfield just got a little bit of a bump. Dakota Wilson now back to the lead. Dakota Wilson now upside down. I don't think, no, he's back to his side. He can get spun out. Oh, he got help getting flipped back over. So this might be a two-car battle between Dakota Wilson and Brian Mansfield. Brian Mansfield has managed to just monster this, and now that everybody's targeting him, it's making it a lot harder, but oh, Michael Scruggs bounces off the top of the Lego car. And there we go. That's how you slow him down. Where's Dakota? Dakota is not far behind. He's trying to gain some ground on Brian Mansfield here. Brian Mansfield timed his brakes perfectly to send the Dunkin' Donuts car over. Norman Chan currently in third. McLaughlin is in fourth. Burkhardt is in fifth. Or Wayne Bridges is actually in fifth, but he's... Dakota Wilson is... there's no other way to put it. He is stuck on the fence. The 74 of Ryan Nesbitt can't do anything. Tom the Missile Land tries to, but yep, Dakota had to get a tow. That's going to give Brian Mansfield back the lead. Alright folks, if you get car sick easily, I'm going to give you a few seconds just to turn your head. We're going to ride along with Mansfield for a lap. There's the start-finish line. And you can see he is having to drive through. And Tom the Missile Land gets him from behind. He manages to recover and keep going. Gets through the crossover safely. And it looks like his tires are just shot. He cannot hold his turn at all. He is not drifting either, though. So gets through the crossover again. As the car goes flipping right in front of him. Somebody gets it. And now everybody gets him. There's Herbie. There was literally everybody. Oh, and he lands on his nose off the jump. Herbie sends him to the outside wall. Tom the Missile Land is just going for everybody. They officially have stopped Brian Mansfield for the moment. Tom Land is just going to stay right with him. And there we go. Tom gets him around again. And we get the Dunkin' Donuts car going over the... Oh, as we've got several cars. Dakota Wilson is back out on track now. 2 laps down. But if they can continue to hold Mansfield up, I'm sure he can get those laps back fairly easily. Superman Norman Chan in the police car. Oh, that was a beautiful jump over, and Brian Mansfield way out there to the wall. Dakota has picked one of his laps back up. Tom Land has gone flying. Let's take a look at Tom Land's most recent crash. As you can see, he's coming over the jump, grabs a car on the way over, and just tumbles. But he sticks the landing. Brian Mansfield continues to lead. Michael Scruggs trying to stop him there. Let's check in on, let's see who's this. Doug McLaughlin in the Alberto car. And Superman Norman Chan just got flipped over the fence. Let's see. That's what it looked like. Let's see if we can see what happened to Norm. Oh, he was stuck upside down right there. Michael Scruggs hit him hard enough to send him over the fence. Nice work, Scruggs. If there was a hard hitter award for tonight, it would be a tie right now, at least, between Tom the Missile Land and Michael Scruggs. 6 minutes left. Everybody gets a piece of the leader. Herbie gets another piece. And Dakota Wilson slips by. He is now back to the tail end of the lead lap. I don't think anybody, everybody else is about 4 or more laps behind. Superman Norman Chan now 5 laps behind, actually. So it's going to come down to Brian Mansfield and Dakota Wilson. And Tom Land gets Mansfield, sends him into the wall there. Here comes a little help, and Tom Land ends up upside down. No, he stuck the landing. Brian Mansfield definitely knows he's being targeted. He has got to run a different line just about every lap at this point. With 5 minutes left to go, 2 cars on the lead lap. The Lego car of Brian Mansfield. Oh, Tom Land gets him again. The missile strikes one more time. And Dakota Wilson he is being a Barbie girl tonight. Oh, Michael Scruggs just misses Brian Mansfield there, just a bit outside. As we've got a huge drift up into Brian Mansfield, the Solo Cup slows him down just a little bit. Not a whole lot, though. Somebody's really going to have to send him over a fence again. Let's see what happened with Brett Carroll a moment ago. Brett Carroll is in the blue and white Alberto car. Oh, he was trying to get Norman Chan unstuck, and he was successful. And then he hit Norm again. And gets back out on track. We haven't checked in on Nesbitt in a while. Let's see what he's up to. Ryan Nesbitt in the blue Fury car just barely clears the Barbie car of Dakota Wilson. And so, great job getting Tom Land back on his wheels. Where's Matt Stewart? There is Matt. He is in the Dunkin' Donuts car, and it looks like he is working on carrying some momentum off the outside. He gets a little piece of Scruggs. Almost gets Dakota. Tom Land sends him over. Michael Scruggs ends up on his lid right behind him. And he jumps it, sticks the landing, gets spun, and keeps going. And then hits Herbie. And sticks the landing. Here's Kevin Martin in the blue and white Solo car. Oh, he has the opportunity to slow down the leader, Brian Mansfield here. Will he be able to, though? Nope, and Tom Land doesn't either as they slide by. Don't forget to check out the Outlaws at outlawsunited.com. Check us out at htsai.net. You can find our entire broadcast schedule there, including tomorrow night's broadcast with XCal. And Brian gets Norman Chan, but it slows himself down. Dakota Wilson still on the lead lap, just barely. As Matt Stewart... Oh! Michael Scruggs turns the leader around. Where is Dakota Wilson? There goes Dakota. He is at the crossover. About a half a lap behind the leader. And, oh, Matt Stewart sends Brian Mansfield. Matt lands it again. Brian Mansfield gets spun again, looking to see if Dakota's going to catch back up. He's not yet. Oh, no, Dakota's going the wrong way at the crossover. A minute left, and Brian Mansfield currently in the lead. Has almost a full lap lead. Oh! As he gets into the missile, it sends him flying there, but Brian Mansfield manages to keep it going the right way. Matt Stewart there, just landing. And somebody's going to have to do something about that Lego car, or this rate. No, Dakota Wilson is now showing one lap down. It's going to take a miracle for Dakota to pull this one off with 30 seconds left to go and down by a lap. But with a little teamwork from some of the other guys, he might be able to. And it looks like Matt Stewart has come in to help, as there goes Dakota slipping by, but Michael Scruggs gets into Dakota. Now they're holding Mansfield up. Everybody's got pinning Mansfield against the wall. And Brian Mansfield is now going to come to the checker flag. Oh, somebody better get him. They're not going to make it. Brian Mansfield is going to win. Dakota Wilson is going to finish second. Oh, that was fun. Brian Mansfield getting his celebration in. We'll see if he joins us here in the booth here shortly. They might be having too much fun playing. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night at 7:20 Eastern, 4:20 Pacific for Excal Street Stocks. And Dakota Wilson really regretting his decision to race this. Tomorrow night, Excal Street Stocks from Michigan. If you saw the All-Star race last week, you know how exciting that can be. Then we will have the Wednesday night. We will be back with the Outlaws for their Xfinity Series at 7:40 Eastern, immediately followed by their Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Friday night, we'll be back with Tyler Daniels Racing versus Nowski Nation at 10:40 Eastern. 10:40 p.m. Eastern for the late night series, and then Sunday night we'll be back with BRR Racing at 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Fast and Fun Variety Series. You do not want to miss any of that in the coming weeks. And don't forget, you can tune in anytime. If you're following us, you'll get an alert. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch, so you can find out all of those. We'll send you an alert when we go live, streaming during the day and a couple of nights a week. Looks like Mansfield is a little bit busy playing, so thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It has been a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Have a great night.